Post-game report. I'm Adam Cavalier alongside head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson as Carson-Newman falls on the road to Lincoln Memorial 84-76. Chuck, for probably 32 minutes, you outplayed Lincoln Memorial. But for those other 8 minutes, both for two separate 4-minute scoring droughts, you struggled to maintain care of the basketball with a bunch of turnovers, and Lincoln Memorial went on a 15-2 run in the first half and a 9-0 run in the second half. Turnovers feels like bit your team pretty handedly for a second straight game. Is that assessment a fair one?
Yeah, it's a fair one. Let's turn all this up because I can't ever hear us. I can't ever hear this. Your beautiful call at home. I don't like that. I want to be able to hear it cleanly and loudly.
I didn't set this up.
Just turn it up very loud so I don't have to sit there and strain and do damage to my eardrums.
It's genuinely all the way up, which is worrisome.
Okay. Good. No, you're exactly right. We had 16 turnovers today. That led to 22 points for them. It's something that we've addressed. It's something that our guys are very much aware of. It's something that they hate. I want to try to deflate whatever pressure they're feeling internally regarding it, but it's clearly impacting performance, and it's clearly in our 5 losses, and in 4 of our 5 losses this season, it's impacted outcome in a significant way. And so, as you said, I did think we had a good stretch today where I felt like we were performing well enough to win the game, but you just cannot, especially against a team like LMU that defends so well, that is so efficient offensively. And then they've won 53 straight here or some kind of thing, So it's very difficult. But you put a gun to your head when you start just laying down turnovers, man. And that's I think at some point we will gain the confidence and the skill and the awareness to do a better job with the ball. Like I said, this isn't intentional. Our guys are aware. Our guys don't like it to be like this, but that's where it's at, or that's where it was at today. Doesn't mean it'll be like that Wednesday, but today that's what we faced, and you see how bad it hurts.
This is a game, I think if I told you, hey, you're going to make one more shot than LMU, you're going to out-rebound one of the best rebounding teams in the country by 7. You're going to get to the line 24 times on the road. You're feeling pretty good about the recipe.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me, in a way, of I believe the Newberry game from last year. It's so plainly obvious what the one thing is that was the difference in this one, and it's turnovers. End of list, plain and simple. You did a lot right in this game that can lead to winning.
Yeah, and we're going to emphasize and promote that to our guys. Kev, you and I have talked a lot about basketball over the years, and we're big believers that winning and losing are outcomes, and they occur. You get those kind of desired outcomes or not so desired outcomes based on a lot of things that you can control. So having said that, I saw a lot of things today that I thought we controlled, and they were things that do lead to winning. It's just, again, with a team like LMU, you really can't give them much wiggle room, and the turnovers were the wiggle room that they were able to capitalize on. 16 turnovers, 22 points for them off that. So, there was a lot of positive takeaways for today, and I think with the way things have been since we came back from the break, we're not happy with it, but. Those things are clearly in the past too. Our first 3 games are in the past. It matters not. We got to try to learn from these experiences, and then live in the present, live in the moment of preparation and practices Monday and Tuesday, and as our first the year of 23 home SAC game. So these previous experience, they're not going to find us. We're gonna move forward.
You get Tusculum. Another rivalry game on Wednesday. Certainly the emotions don't dwindle from this game with the Pioneers coming in. What do you have to do to set things on the right foot against Tuscaloosa?
Yeah, well, I mean, we're eliminating emotions from this. We need to think logically, and we need to think clearly, and emotions can sort of hinder that. So we need to look and we need to look at Tusculum and evaluate them, scouting in the way we scout, and then bring that to our guys' attention on Monday and Tuesday as we move towards Wednesday. Tusculum, again, it's a rivalry game. And we don't approach it any different than we do any game. Every game we play, it does the big ones. It's a big one too. But we'll have a strategy, and we'll try to put that into play on Wednesday. And then we'll see what the outcome is of that game. See if we can perform at a high enough level, consistent enough level to get what we want.
Chuck Benson, pleasure as always. We'll talk to you Wednesday against the Pioneers.
Thanks, Kev.
It's Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. We'll